Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's tutorial, I will be teaching you how to do the stitch braids and the zigzag braids. So if you love this, stay tuned and watch to the end. So guys, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and do not forget to click on the notification bell, because in this channel we make different kinds of braids and wigs, so you will learn from. So please kindly hit on the subscribe button and subscribe so that you'll be part of the family. And for my old subscribers, thank you for having you here once again. You are welcome. So guys, I will be parting her hair where I'll be doing the box braids. Then I'll be applying the hair conditioner or wax on the hair so that to make it lay down flat. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No. I had to cut the hair again into another half so that it will be smaller for the box braid. Then I also apply the hair wax on the place I cut. Then I will also apply hair cream on the line so that it will make it shiny and also make it neater. Then after that, I go ahead in parting the hair for the box braid. Then I'll start braiding the hair. I use the Darling Superstar Caniculon hair for this, then I cut it into three. I use 2 pack for this particular braids. Then I added more to it so that it will be longer. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. So I'm done doing the first line of the box braids, as you can see. Then I'll proceed in doing the next line. And if you can watch closely, you see that I'm doing the second line directly on top of the first one so that it will fall directly in the middle of the one that is under. This helps in making it look fuller. Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by. And I do not also forget to use my hair wax to lay the hair down so that it will look neater and more beautiful. So we are done with the box braid. We now proceed to the weaving side or the stitch braids. So first of all, I will part the hair into 2 equal halves so that I will get a correct measurement for the hair I want to make. And again, whenever I want to make an all back weaving, this is the method I use in making my all back. I always make sure I cut it from the middle, then I'll start braiding it from the middle. Else I won't get the exact measurement. If I start from the sides, I will not get the exact measurement. I will end up flopping the hair. So this method has worked for me over the years, so this is the method I normally use. So I'll first of all braid the hair
down to, like I said, to get the measurement I want for the stitch braids and make it equal in size.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. We'll go through the wastelands.
So right here I'm done with the temporary braids. That's the temporary weaving I want to use in making the stitch braids. So I'll go ahead in doing the small tiny braids, that the small tiny weaving in the middle of the braids that you saw at the beginning of this video. So I'll first of all finish all the tiny braids, then I'll now start making the stitches.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
So before I weave the hair down, I'll make sure that I also use the hair wax to lay down the other parts of the hair so that the hair will be neat and will also come out very beautiful too, and you will also make, there won't be any flyaway hairs to disturb my weaving. As you can see how neat the hair looks. So she's giving me is a kind of feeding braids method. That's the Ghana weaving method. She's giving me tiny pieces of braids, then I'm using it to weave down. So this is how I'll weave all the hair down till I get to the last part. Guys, at this point you have to forgive me because I didn't show you how I made this stitch, because I lost the video. At first I was confused on whether to post this tutorial or not, but then on a second thought I discovered that at least you will learn something from this particular video, so I had to post it anyways. So guys, in the last video I did this, how I made the stitch of the braids, but since we don't have the video here, I'll continue with the one we have at hand. So in between the braids I had to be a little creative, so I had to gather colors of braids that I've done before and did a small little tiny rainbow color and on one of the braids. So I started with the color 613, then went ahead with gold, then I make sure that I pick them four times. Yeah, this color 613, that's the blonde color, I picked it 4 times. the goat 4 times if you can be counting it. Then um went ahead to put the blue color 4 times too, then the wine color, and then finishing it up with the black because I wanted it to have an ombre look at the end with a finish of black.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number. Fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands. On we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll
So at least I didn't misplace this particular video of the zigzag. So guys, still let you know how I made the zigzag. Still using the hair wax, I will part the hairs into smaller sections, then I'll start weaving it in a zigzag format. Keep watch and watch closely so that you understand what I'm trying to do. And this is also the same way I parted the stitch methods, just that I had to use a thread to tie it, just like the way you tie all these small knots when your hair is still little, if you can see in the video. So I parted them, use my edge wax, then tie them with a thread. So that's just the difference here. Then I weaved on top. Starting with very tiny bits of hair, like very, very, very tiny, I started braiding it in a Ghana weaving format. Then when I'm done with the first line, then I'll turn over to do the next line, as you can see. So this is how I did it till I got to the end, then did a straight braid at the back. If you can see how I'll bring out the hair that I parted and the hair wax that I applied it made it easier for me to indicate the line so that I won't, you know, weave and enter another line. If you can see how I'm just bringing it out one by one, then weaving it in their own line. So if I keep adding more hair, it will make the braids look too big. So I only add hair when I'm about to turn. If you can notice, when I'm about to turn the hair, then I'll add another hair so that it won't be too bulky. So I'm done with the zigzag. So the ending part of the braid will be a straight braids going down. So guys, we are done with the braids, both the stitch and the zigzag. It's now time to sew our hair so that it will make it flat and together. So after sewing the hair, I now applied hot water at the tips, at the ends, then on her head too, so that it will relieve her from some of the pains. Then we'll go ahead to apply some hair mousse on the hair to make it lay flat and all that. Then I also proceeded in laying her baby hairs. If you notice, when I was making the hair, I brought out some hair that will be used for the baby hairs. I'm not really good in baby hairs, but I'm still learning and keep perfecting by the day. So don't come at me for my baby hairs, but I try shall. So I still use the hair wax I use in making her hair to lay down her baby hairs. After which I tied with a piece of cloth to make the baby hairs lay down flat. After some minutes I brought it out, then spray use a hairspray on her hair and a glue spray on the baby hairs to make it stronger. So guys, that's it for the hair. I hope you enjoy. So guys, do not forget to share, like and comment on this video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.